Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Let's Talk About Cigars. My name is Dutchcigars. I'm back in the La Casa del Habano in Almere, so let's light one up. So, as you might know, the Habanos festival has just ended. The 19th edition, of course in Cuba, and they announced a lot of brand new cigars. When you are at the festival, they hand out a couple of these type of boxes with the sample cigars in it. The normal production, that will take a while. As we know from last year, it will almost take a full year before they will actually be released in the stores. But because of one of the owners here at La Casa del Habano in Almere was at all the dinners, he got a couple of the boxes, so I can show you a little bit of the cigars. I can also show you what kind of normal cigars that you already know have the same size, so you have a little bit more feeling by the size difference. So let me show you, and I also have a very special one that you really want to see, trust me. Let's start with the Quai d'Orsay. A very underrated brand, if you ask me. I very much like this cigar. They came with a gift box of 3 brand new Vitolas. And here we can see them a little bit better. This is the number 45, the number 50, and here we have, I will take them out, see them a little bit better. This is the Coronas Claro. So here you can see them a little bit better. Let's compare them with a couple of cigars that we all know. This one is going to be almost the exact same size as a number 3 of Montecristo. As you can see, he's a little bit thicker, but exactly the same size. So that's a very nice size, because the number 3 is, as we all know, a very well sold cigar. For the number 54, I chose a Partagas E2 to compare it with. As you can see, the E2 is a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, but you get a good sense of how big this cigar is. Ring gauge 54, of course, hence the name. As you can see, very nice cigar. Very clean wrapper. And last but not least, here we can compare the 50 with a Partagas D5. These are now very popular sizes to smoke, and I think that's why they chose to bring out this one. You can see almost exactly the same size, but this one looks way better. As you can see how clear this wrapper is, almost no veins when you see this one. This is definitely a smoother looking cigar. All 3, you can almost expect them to be very mild. They will all come in boxes of 10 and 25. And now my personal favorite, the Montecristo. It comes in a very nice luxury box. It's almost exactly the same as the Montecristo 80 anniversary. Looks very nice, of course. And here we have the box. Again, a very nice luxury box. Suede underneath. Looks very good. Humidifier back in it. And there they are. You can expect them to be a medium bodied cigar. Maybe a little bit towards a full body. Now let's compare them with a couple of cigars that we all know. By the way, the ring gauges are all off. This is I believe 49, this is 53, and this is 55. Yeah, they make it really easy for us. Now let's take them out. So let's start with the biggest one, and you can compare it with their previous special release, the Montecristo 80. Yeah, it is almost exactly the same cigar in size. Let's hope the blend is different like they promised. But as you can see, the cigar size is almost the same. Same ring gauge, everything. They both are very nice, smooth looking cigars. This one has an even better looking wrapper on it. Maybe because they give it away on the festivals, but this one looks so smooth. You might have seen the third band on it. You see this a lot with non-Cuban cigars and almost never with Cuban cigars, but they went for it. So you can compare it completely with the Montecristo 80. So the middle one with a ring gauge of 53, and it's called the Maltese. Again, looks the same as the bigger one, the 55. Looks very nice, and you can actually compare it with a double Edmundo. Again, almost the same size. As you can see, the double Edmundo is a lot lighter, the color of the wrapper, and this is a ring gauge of 52 and this is a ring gauge of 53. So when you talk about size, that is the only big difference. And here we have the smallest of the three with a ring gauge of 49. They call it the Dumas, and like with the other two, exactly the same look. It's comparable in length with the Maduro number 1 from Partagas, but the Maduro number 1 is a bit thicker. It's just a comparison for you to get a feeling how big the cigar exactly is. They all will come in boxes of 20 pieces. These are going to look like this, like I just showed you. Basically the same as the Montecristo 80 anniversary box. So that was the Montecristo. So those were the normal production cigars that they announced on the festival, and I'm now going to show you the most special cigar that they announced on the festival. These would be the most sought of cigars of all. The new Gran Reserva from H.upmann, the Sir Winston series. What a wonderful cigar. Unfortunately for almost everyone, it will take a long time before these cigars will eventually hit the stores, because 2 years ago they announced the White Churchill Gran Reserva, and that cigar is still not for sale yet. And like I showed you in my previous video about the Reserva from H.upmann, from Hoyo de Monterrey, that cigar is also still not on the market. So it will take a long time before you can actually buy these, but man, what a beautiful cigar. The tobacco of this cigar has been harvested in 2011, and they now finally made the cigar. And to show you a comparison, this is a Cohiba Esplendidos, and it's exactly the same size as you can see. So this will be the cigar to get. And normally I talk about investments. Well, this is a cigar to invest in. Man, if you can get your hands on these cigars, they will be worth a lot of money. They will go for around the 50 euros and go in a luxury box like I showed you at the Reserva from Hoyo de Monterrey, in a nice shiny black box, and there will be 15 in each box, and they will make 5,000 boxes of them. So start saving, everybody, because in a few years you can actually buy these. Of course they announced a couple of more cigars, but these were just the cigars that they gave away at the dinners. They also announced the new Limitadas for 2017. It's the new Cohiba, the new Partagas, and the new Punch. Just like you guys, I can't wait to get my hands on them and to show you and to smoke them, of course. But for now, we have to do it with this. I want to thank La Casa del Bano in Almere for letting me show you these cigars. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to follow and like, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, and smoke on.